皆さんまた来てくださってありがとうございます。今日は月曜日です。ということで今日の動画は先週の土曜日にシカゴイリノイシカゴであったトランプさんのラリーを乗っけたいと思います。言ってる内容は大体いつも一緒のような感じなんですけど、やっぱりシカゴっていうのはブルーステートなんですよ。で民主党の州なんですね。だけどすっごい人がいっぱい集まっててすっごい盛り上がってるのでメインメディア絶対映さないので私の動画で上げてみたいと思います。それではトランプさんどうぞ。
Joe Biden is the worst president in the history of our country. He's turning out to be a combination of Jimmy Carter and Herbert Hoover. That's what's happening. And now our country is being systematically destroyed. Elections, as you know, have consequences. One of the most urgent tasks for the Republican Party after this November will be to end the catastrophe Joe Biden has created on the southern border. Do you see what's happening? You know, the fake news media won't cover it. They never cover it. They don't show these massive caravans, thousands and thousands and thousands of people pouring into our country, hundreds of thousands of people a month, numbers that are far greater than you hear. They don't even cover it. People are being released from prisons from all over the world. Last month, 129 countries were represented by the people coming in. We gave Biden the most secure border in our country's history. You know, we had 3 countries, Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador. We had 3 countries where we were giving them hundreds of millions of dollars a year, and they were sending a lot of bad people to us, and they wouldn't take back the people. They'd close their airports when we flew them in. They'd close their lanes when the buses came in. You couldn't get them back. They said, sir, they won't take them back. I said, how much money do we pay them? About $710 million a year, sir. I said, good. Announce publicly, and I'm going to sign it immediately. We're not paying them anymore. So we stopped payment, as the expression goes. And about 24 hours later, I got 3 calls from those 3 countries, the heads of those countries. Sir, you've stopped payment of the money coming in when you're not taking back the people that left your country that you actually sent out, because they don't want the people to leave. They want the bad ones to leave. So we're getting the bad ones. They said, well, what do you want us to do? I said, you have to take everybody. When those planes come in, I want those airports to be nice and wide open. We're going to drop MS-13 back into your backyard. We're going to do everything. And you know what the answer was in all 3 cases? Sir, we would love to have those people back. It would be our great honor to have MS-13 come back into our country. It is hot. Is everybody okay? Everybody have water? Anybody need some water or anything? Somebody said, sir, we could put this off till next week or the week after. I said, are you crazy? The people of Illinois, we happen to have a couple of other states well represented here. This is a big crowd. Look where that crowd goes. You know, the fake news media never shows crowds. They never shows crowds. They never show crowds. I wish they would have shown the crowd that was there on January 6th. They never show it. They never show crowds. Hello, everybody. As far as the eye can see, thank you very much. They never want to show the crowds. No matter who they are, they just don't want to show them. I don't get that. But, you know, they're meant to demean and hurt. And they're very untruthful people. I've been going through this for years. You know, at first I thought their cameras were set up. They're very rigid. And then we had a bad incident. There was a fight in a certain quarter 4 years ago. Big fight. So that was a bad thing. And those cameras turned around to get that fight like a pretzel. They are the most flexible pieces of steel I've ever seen in my life. I thought they couldn't do it. But for some reason, they don't want to cover the enthusiasm and the size of the crowd. But you know what? You hear the enthusiasm. It's like being at a great football game. Illinois against Ohio State. Illinois against Ohio State. You know? The duty of the next Republican president will be to reverse this egregious violation of our laws, find those illegal aliens that Joe Biden has allowed so horribly to infiltrate our country. It's an invasion. and send them straight back home or wherever. We will also be hiring thousands and thousands more ICE agents and Border Patrol officers. Under Republican leadership, we're going to give these heroes the funding, resources, and tools they need to stop the invasion of our country. It is truly an invasion. Every day, the radical Democrats defund the police agenda, and you know, they have not stopped. It's just not stopping. They're trying to stop because now some of them, the smarter ones, are realizing that's not good politics. But it's not true, because what they're doing is they want to defund the police. They want to get rid of police forces in major cities. It would be devastation. And it's getting innocent and great Americans killed. Right here in Illinois, Chicago has turned into total bedlam. In March, a 12-year-old girl was riding in a car with her family to celebrate her birthday. They loved her so much when she was shot. Immediately shot and killed, shot right in the head and killed by gunfire nearby. Nobody knew who did it, but a bullet hit her right in the head and she was gone. A few weeks before that, a 15-year-old boy was riding his bicycle when he was shot in the head twice by vicious murderers and killed. And last month, 2 people were killed and 7 others wounded when a cold-blooded criminal started firing into a crowd at a McDonald's downtown. But crime has gone through the roof in Chicago and in certain parts of your state. Your governor's done a horrible, horrible job on crime. Already this year, there have been listen to this is not even believable. Already this year, there have been over 24,000 violent crimes in Chicago alone. 24,000. Would that be possible? That's just a statistic that I got out of a book. And it's true all over the country. There's crime all over the country in Democrat-run cities. Here's an idea. Instead of targeting Republicans, conservatives, Christians, and patriotic parents, the Biden administration should try going in and dismantling the Crips, the Bloods, MS-13. How about BLM? How about Antifa? And the other savage street gangs who are turning our communities into war zones? It's as if we lived in a third world nation. This is not our country, what's happening. All Democrat-run cities. I mean, literally, you have hundreds of people a month being shot. And instead of taking guns away from law-abiding Americans, we should try taking them away from the gangs, the cartels, and the violent criminals for a change. It's time to stop going soft and gentle on the hardened criminal element in this country. We have gone so pathetically soft. When we find these vicious repeat offenders, we need to put them behind bars immediately and keep them behind bars for extended periods of time. And when they are murderers or cop killers, they need to receive the death penalty. They have to. Okay? With a Republican Congress, we will defend your safety and we will also defend your values. That begins with standing up for parents' rights. It's time to finally and completely smash the radical left's corrupt education cartel. It's a cartel. They want to teach all the wrong things. We're beyond the point of incremental reform. Our children are captives to unhinged Marxist educators. I don't know where the hell they come from, but they're all over the place, and they're pushing inappropriate sexual, racial, and political material on our children from the youngest possible age. The public school system has become an arm of the radical left, and we are not going to take it any longer. We're not going to. And we will, they say it's politically incorrect. So let's say it anyway, okay? It's politically incorrect. See, I disagree with them. We will also keep men out of women's sports. Is that okay? Right? You know. Go.